I was sitting by the fireplace in my old house, sipping herbal tea, and thinking about how amazing human life is, especially the part that begins after 70. Many people think that after this age, all that's left is to quietly live out your days. But I know that's not true. In fact, there are scientifically proven signs that can tell you how many more years you have ahead of you, and how to live them well. Let me share this with you. The first thing worth talking about is social connections. Once I met a woman named Eleanor. She was already in her 90s but full of energy. Every week she gathered her friends for tea parties. Her home was always filled with laughter and conversation. She told me, loneliness is poison, but friendship, that's medicine. And you know what? Research confirms she's right. People who maintain close relationships with friends or family live longer and healthier lives. This is because communication reduces stress, strengthens immunity, and even keeps the brain active. So, if you want to live longer, make time for those who matter to you. Second, physical activity is crucial. I often think of a man I knew, Harold. He worked as a mailman his whole life, and even after retiring, he didn't stop walking. Every day, he walked 3 miles around his neighborhood. When you move, thoughts flow better, he used to say. And once again, scientists back him up. Physical activity, whether it's walking, gardening, or even dancing, helps the heart, muscles, and even the brain stay in shape. You don't need to become an athlete. Just moving is enough. It could be something simple, like taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Third is nutrition. Here I remember Maria, whom I met during a trip to Spain. She was over 100 but still cooked herself. Her secret? The Mediterranean diet, rich in olive oil, fish, vegetables, and fruits. Eat real food, she repeated. Modern research fully agrees with her. Proper nutrition helps avoid many diseases and keeps the body strong. Interestingly, even if you start eating right in old age, it will still bring benefits. Fourth is the ability to cope with stress. I remember a friend of mine, John, who always said, life is like a river. If you swim against the current, you'll get tired. He was great at finding ways to relax, meditating, reading books, and even painting. Scientists have long noticed that people who manage stress well live longer. This is because chronic stress destroys the body, causing inflammation and increasing the risk of disease. So it's important to find what helps you calm down, be it yoga, music, or just a walk in the fresh air. Fifth is cognitive activity. I often see older people stop learning new things because they think it no longer makes sense. But that's a huge mistake. One of my acquaintances, Rosa, played chess and solved crossword puzzles until her old age. She used to say, the brain is like a muscle. If you don't train it, it weakens. Studies show that mental activity helps preserve clarity of mind and reduces the risk of dementia. So if you want to live longer, keep learning. Read, write, solve problems. Do anything that keeps your brain working. Sixth is the quality of sleep. Many underestimate the importance of good sleep, especially in old age. But I know a story that struck me. Mr. Brown, who was already in his 80s, always said, "Sleep is my medicine." He went to bed at the same time every evening and woke up with the first rays of sunlight. Scientists say regular and high-quality sleep helps the body recover, supports immunity, and even improves mood. If you have trouble sleeping, it's worth seeing a doctor. It really matters. Finally, the seventh sign is a sense of purpose. This perhaps is the most important one. I knew a man, Arthur, who started volunteering after retirement. He helped children learn to read. When I asked him why he did it, he replied, "It gives me strength to get out of bed every day." And you know what? Studies show that people who feel their life has meaning live longer and happier lives. Purpose can be anything: helping others, creativity, caring for family. The main thing is that it inspires you. So here they are, these 7 signs. social connections, physical activity, proper nutrition, stress management, cognitive activity, good sleep, and a sense of purpose. Each of them is important on its own, but together they create a powerful foundation for a long and fulfilling life. When I look at people who follow these principles, I see that old age for them isn't the end of the road but a new chapter. They continue to enjoy life, learn, love, and share their wisdom. And you know what? You can do the same. Just start small, step by step, day by day. I took the last sip of my tea and smiled, looking at the fire in the hearth. Life is beautiful, especially when you know how to take care of it.